We start this week in Swedish Lapland and the town of Kiruna, some 1,300 miles north of the capital Stockholm. It's the jumping off point for tourists heading further into Lapland to see the northern lights in winter and the midnight sun in the summer. But what put the area on the map in the late 19th century was the discovery of iron ore, the most widely used metal on Earth.
Right, we've just arrived at the largest underground iron ore mine in the world. The stats for this place are staggering. It produces enough iron ore to build 40,000 cars every day. That's the equivalent of 6 Eiffel Towers. And right now, we're 540 meters below 0 point. I can kind of feel my ears starting to pop. This is the visitor center, so I'm gonna take a look around. Hello.
Hello.
What have you got for me?
A helmet.
The disused part of the mine has become a tourist attraction, giving visitors an insight into how the mine has evolved and expanded over the last century. Today's modern machinery allows miners to blast to incredibly deep levels.
Today, we are somewhere down there at 1,365 meters.
Nearly a
below.
mile. Nearly a mile underground.
Yes.
That's astonishing.
They produce 90% of Europe's iron ore here, worth billions of dollars. Kiruna today is a bustling town, but the continuing expansion of the mine has destabilized the ground above it, to the point where it will eventually sink into a chasm. So the mining company have come up with a radical solution. They're going to move the town.
That big mountain over there dominating the skyline is the iron ore mine. Now in that direction is where the sinking began. You can see how the earth has just started to collapse. And what's going to happen is eventually it will spread over there, and everything you can see in that direction, all the houses, will collapse into that sinkhole. And that's why they have to relocate the whole of Kiruna. Now, it's not the first time a city or town has been moved, but this is most certainly the biggest operation of its kind. And I'm not sure how they're going to do it.
In parts of the city, the bulldozers have already moved in. And over the next 2 decades, large areas of the town will also be demolished. And buildings that are too important to demolish are being uprooted whole and transported a few miles down the road. And the spectacle is attracting a new wave of visitors. It's a pricey operation. The cost of the move is estimated at $2 billion.
So you're going to move everyone and the buildings from the city centre to here?
Not exactly everything. About 6,000 people will be moving because their houses and their apartments will be affected by the deformation zone.
And do you believe this is going to be a better city once it's moved here?
I think so, yes.